Well, Americans loathe to haggle, while other cultures expect the price of everything from produce to clothes to be negotiated.
But this does appear to be changing a bit. Market research firm America's Research Group found that 72% of American consumers had recently haggled, compared with 33% just 2 years earlier. Nonetheless, women tend to be far less likely to negotiate than men, and we're here to change that.
Yes.
Our money expert, Makisha Booth, is here to help us out. And let's start in thinking about what are the types of scenarios or things that you should be haggling on. Like, first thing I think of is maybe like Facebook Marketplace or that sort of thing. Where do we use these skills?
You use them whenever you're on a sales call, like you said, in the marketplace, if you're traveling somewhere and you're outside at vendor markets, that sort of thing. But like a big place where I do it is with appliances and in the store, as you talk down, like folks around cars and appliances.
Cars, that's a big one.
Ooh, so
okay, I love this.
I love this too, because I'm really good at the Facebook Marketplace because I'm almost like saved by the screen, right? I don't have to interact with them. So when I'm doing it person to person, what should my disposition be?
Yeah, so first of all, it's about relationships. So like you got to do small talk, you got to get friendly. You
I'm
gotta,
not good at either
like,
of those.
when you can get someone like their guard down, get them, you know, really into you, then y'all can talk about, and they want to do you favors and they want to see you win. So like it's all about the relationship and haggling.
Okay, so not, I would think being like firm and tough, like I'm not gonna, but that's not the vibe.
No, you can get so much more with, like, what do they say, bees with honey than you get with vinegar, for sure.
Okay, so what are your tips? Walk us through it.
So the first big thing is time. Like, you can't do this when you don't have time. Like, I would say the urgent consumer is the biggest prey. So if you can't walk away from the deal, if you don't have time, then you're not going to be in the best position to haggle. So you want to make sure you choose a time frame. Like, if let's say you're looking for like a steam mop or whatever, you're going to have some time to do your homework and walk away and get to the right product and pass up deals that may come along. So first thing is have the time to say no and walk away. Yeah.
That's something my husband can do really well. We can be at like a car dealership, be like, let's just go. He'll politely be like, you know, we'll go find a deal somewhere else. And then I'm like panicking inside because I'm the urgent consumer. I want it done with a bow on top. And then sure enough, they end up calling him later in the day.
Really?
I know, it's patience. It's a virtue.
It is.
That is amazing.
One of two things is going to happen. Either you're going to walk away and find a better deal, or they'll come back down eventually. And so that's the first thing. The second thing you want to do is, like I said, do your homework. And so look at consumer reports if you're buying appliances or what's out on the market to kind of know what low and what high is and what deals you can cut. And so it's really important to do that work first as well.
And what do you mean when you say piggyback on a research pro?
So I have a friend. She's an attorney. She is always doing her research and consumer reports and looking at the contracts associated with any of her buys. So when she buys a steam mop, I buy a steam mop.
Like, 'cause you know it's time,
like, oh,
right?
we're buying a steam mop now. And so if you have someone that is already good at doing that work, and they've done the research and they know the best products and they can get them for the best prices, go with them, I would say.
I love that. Maybe you can even negotiate a better deal because power in numbers, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
That's a good
Good advice. I love it. Well,
Me
Makisha,
too.
thank you so much for being here on Wealth Wednesday, giving us just a little bit of gems to help spend our money more wisely.